Hey guys, Jennifer Hines. I just wanted to take a few minutes and share with you guys how I meal prep and meal plan. This is one of the biggest areas or obstacles that I feel like all my challengers, all my clients, my family kind of struggles with is planning meals. And I guess I've been doing it, or meal prepping and meal planning. I guess I've been doing it for so long that it just comes more naturally to me. And recently I did a switch to a different program for like a 21-day detox type vegan meal planning. And it was very, very hard for me at first to sit down and figure everything out. And I was like, wow. It kind of made me realize like how difficult it can be when you're not used to doing it. And because I've been following this other meal plan, the Fix8 or the portion control plan for so long, I've gotten so used to it. It's just second nature to me. I already like know what I'm going to be eating every day with the containers, making sure I'm getting the carbs and the protein balance and those types of things. But when I went to sit down and do a different program that I'm not familiar with, it's more of a vegan based, slowly weeding out animal products, it was very, very challenging for me. So I thought that I would sit down and just take you guys step through step how I do this. I've done a couple videos of me actually prepping the food in the kitchen, but I thought I would just sit down and tell you guys how I plan what I'm going to make in the kitchen. So the first thing you guys need to do is make sure that you're using your book. It might look like this or it might look like this, and make sure that you're going in here and figuring out how many of all the different containers you're supposed to be eating. So it's very simple. You kind of go in here and just kind of figure out how many of each container you're supposed to be eating depending on what your calorie bracket, what your goals are. And your calorie bracket may change, guys, so make sure that as you're moving along the program that you are kind of reassessing those calculations and making sure that you're still eating in the right category and not giving your body, or make sure you are giving your body enough nutrients, because if you undereat and don't eat enough calories or enough balance of your macronutrients, your body's going to hold on to that weight and not let you lose it. So I was trying to look for the categories here and I can't find them quickly, but make sure that you're recalculating that almost every time you go through a new group. So make sure that that's right first, okay? And then what I do is I just take, and I use a plain piece of paper. There are spreadsheets and more fancy things out there, but I just kind of keep it simple. I don't have a great printer at home, so I just simply do this. I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I do, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. So I'm eating on my regular plan every 2.5 to 3 hours to keep my metabolism up and make sure my body's burning that fuel that I'm providing it. So the first thing that I do is I'm gonna sit down, make my template. I have my grocery list kind of sitting right beside me so that as I'm adding things to the list, I'll have my grocery list going. So the first thing that I do is I'm going to add my Shakeology. That's my non-negotiable. I have that every morning for breakfast. And I make sure, I check the freezer, make sure that we have plenty of frozen fruits, like frozen cherries we like, frozen blueberries, unless everything's in season, and then I'll get it fresh. We love bananas, make sure we have peanut butter. So we kind of do a different, Tom and I both have a shake in the morning. I do a different shake kind of almost every day, but I just want to make sure that I have those because I have my Shakeology packets or my Shakeology container ready. So I'll make sure that I have peanut butter, almond butter, and enough fruit and baby organic spinach for the shake. So that'll go on my grocery list. So Shakeology is my breakfast every morning. Then I'm going to look at my snacks. So for my snacks, I typically want to pair up a kind of a fast burning food with more of a slower burning food. So I will partner up like cantaloupe, which is faster burning, with something like almonds, raw almonds, or an apple with almond butter, so the apple and the fruits, the carbs and the vegetables are kind of your faster burning fuel, whereas the healthy fats and the proteins are the slower burning fuel. So I try to pair those together for my snacks to keep me full longer. So then I'm going to write down on my sheet my snacks for Monday, and I'll probably do something similar all week. So Monday it might be an apple and almond butter. Tuesday it might be grapes and almonds. Wednesday it might be cantaloupe and unsalted cashews. So I make sure that I add those to my grocery list. And my kids like nuts too, and they like fruit too. So I will not only include what I'm going to have, but what they're going to have for their lunches. So that's my snacks. And then my afternoon snacks, so I'll typically have a vegetable and a healthy fat. So I'll do like cucumbers and hummus. Or there's some fantastic Greek yogurt dips out there that you can kind of compare and make sure that they're lower in fat and providing the same nutritional value as hummus. So I'll do cucumbers and hummus one day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'll do like celery and carrots and a healthy Greek yogurt dip. So I'll write that on my sheet, and then I'll make sure that I have it listed on my grocery list. So first thing is breakfast, which is Shakeology, and then my 2 snacks go on my list. Then I tackle lunches. So Tom and I, my husband and I, don't mind having the same thing for lunch every week. Every day of the week, we typically will cook something large or make a big salad and do grilled chicken on it for the week, or some steamed shrimp or grilled steak or something like that over a tossed salad. Or we'll do something as simple as like an avocado based chicken salad with some wheat thins for our lunch throughout the week. So for example, if you want variety, you could do something as simple as Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a tossed salad with grilled chicken on it and a side of quinoa or a small baked potato, to make sure that you're getting your 2 carbs in, depending on what calorie bracket you're in. And then the other day you could do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you could do like the Fix-Ate or Fix-Ate chicken salad, or you could do like an avocado based chicken salad with wheat thins. So you're getting your healthy fat, some chicken for your protein, some vegetables in there as well, plus your carb would be your wheat thins. And just check the back of the nutrition guide, guys. It tells you all the different when you look either in your book or you can look online, it will tell you like how many of like the crackers or how much sweet potato to eat, depending on what bracket you're in for your containers. And then I get to dinner, and my family, we keep it very simple because we are busy. Both my husband and I, we work full time. We have kids both in school and after school activities. So I may cook 3 meals for the week, and we eat leftovers. So I will cook Sunday. Sunday we tend to cook a lot of our food so that we can just reheat things throughout the week, but we'll have the same meal for dinner Sunday, Monday, the same meal Tuesday, Wednesday, the same meal Thursday, Friday. We might eat out Saturday, and then we'll start back over. So I make three dinner recipes at the most, but I double it so that I have leftovers the next day. That's just what works for us. If you need variety, then you can kind of tweak yours and have the leftovers for lunch. That's another option. People will cook something different for dinner every night of the week and then have the leftovers for lunch. And so I just kind of portion those out for my containers so that I know that I'm getting a carb at lunch or yellow at lunch and a carb at dinner, getting my 2 purples kind of taken care of earlier in the day, and then spreading out, my reds or my proteins and my green containers throughout the rest of the day. So that's kind of how I do it. And as I'm adding things and finding recipes and putting it on my meal plan, I will add it to my grocery list. And then ways that I find recipes, I use these. I certainly use, the recipes that are in the back of the books. When I first started, I kept things extremely simple. We would do something simple like grilled flank steak marinated in some lime juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, and garlic. Half of a baked sweet potato, and another grilled veggie like asparagus. We would have that for both nights. And I will bake the sweet potatoes on Sunday so that during the week I don't have to take all that time to bake them. I can just heat them up. And then, the next night we might do something like more of a 21-day fix approved or clean eating, like Mexican lasagna, and we'll have that for 2 days. And I'll go ahead and make that on Sunday too, so that by the time I get to Wednesday and Thursday and it's time for that meal, or Tuesday, Wednesday, that meal's already ready to go. All I have to do is heat it up and maybe top it with a little bit of avocado or Greek yogurt. So that's kind of how I plan my meals and plan my grocery shopping. And I also kind of look at what I have coming up in the day, up in the week. So right now we have baseball Mondays and Wednesdays. So I know that I need to have something packed that's portable for my whole family, that I can put in Tupperware containers, either warm or cold, and take to the ball field. We're comfortable sitting there eating that. So I kind of look at what my day is. I don't do a lot of travel right now, but several of my challengers do. So things and tips for like traveling is, Shakeology is very portable. So every other month I'm getting a bag of it, and the next month we'll get some packets so that they're easy and portable. We can take them if we're traveling. And our shaker cup. Simple. And then I think about my snacks. So I will get, a container of unsalted cashews and a container of unsalted almonds, and pre-portion those in Ziploc bags and pack those. Apples and oranges are extremely easy to pack in your luggage, as are some things like baby carrots or cut up celery. And I pack those in the luggage, and they travel very well. There's also individual portions of almond butter that you can take, and natural creamy peanut butter that are easy to pack and take for use. So I take care of breakfast with Shakeology and my snacks. And then typically if you're eating out, you can kind of look at the menu ahead of time and kind of plan, and feel free to talk to the restaurant and talk to your server and just say, hey, is there any way to have this grilled instead of fried, or sauteed, with a little bit of olive oil versus a ton of butter, or asking for your veggies to be steamed instead of sauteed in a ton of butter and olive oil. So people in restaurants are getting very savvy and very used to people asking for little accommodations, and they're perfectly happy to make their customer make their customer happy, and make their customer have a great experience. So keep your health at the forefront of your mind when you're eating out, and don't feel embarrassed or peer pressure to eat something that your peers and coworkers might be eating. Eat what you know is true to your plan. And along that way, there's always a cheat meal or a cheat snack that you're allowed as part of this program. So plan that into your day. If you know you have a fancy date night coming up with your husband for an anniversary or just a weekly date night, then pre-plan for that glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine or dessert instead. And then if you want dessert, then get, a nice piece of fish with a salad and vegetables, and then have dessert. So accommodate those cheat meals as you can, but plan for them so that you don't, spend all of your cheat meals and all of your cheats for the whole month in one meal. So just kind of plan those types of things out. And I do this on Sunday. For some people it works to do it on Saturday, so they have everything ready to prep on Sunday. Some people that may have a day off during the week may do it then, but just make sure that you're establishing a plan. If you fail to plan, you're going to plan to fail. So hopefully you guys have found this helpful, but really keep it simple. After you're used to the plan and you want to start incorporating some other recipes, you can go to Pinterest and search for clean eating recipes. You can, if you're a member of Beachbody, you can look at the Team Beachbody blog. They already have all the containers on there. I share some in my newsletter all the time. There's a ton that we add, and we provide a lot of recipes and value in my accountability groups I run every month. So there's a ton of recipes that you can find there. But honestly, when you're getting started, just keep it simple. Just think of a nice grilled, baked, roasted protein with something as simple as brown rice or quinoa and a small baked potato or half of a sweet baked potato, and then your veggie for your dinner. Keep it simple at first until you get the hang of it, and then branch out into like maybe one new recipe a week. Don't feel like you have to jump in and do one new recipe for 7 days in a row. That's overwhelming. I don't think anybody would feel comfortable doing that. And the same thing with lunches. Just kind of plan to either have leftovers for your lunch, or just plan, if you're okay, having 2 or 3 things that are already made that you can just pull from each day, depending on what mood you're in. You could do something like a quinoa salad with grilled chicken and roasted vegetables in it, and then a tossed salad with some grilled steak that you did over the weekend, and then something like a chicken salad already prepared that you can have with some whole wheat crackers. So, but just plan, you guys. That's the biggest thing that I'm finding, is that I got in the habit of not planning when I started working from home a little bit more, and thought that it would be easier, and it's actually more challenging. If I have to if I have to pack my stuff and take it with me, I know that that's all I have. But when I'm at home, I kind of fell into the rut of, I'll just grab something when I'm hungry, and then I let myself get too hungry and I made the wrong choices. So that's one of the reasons why I did that 21-day detox, to kind of just give myself a fresh start with planning, fresh start for my body, fresh start for my workouts. So just take the time to plan, guys. It does get much easier, it does get much faster, but just have your little cheat sheet, your Monday through Friday with your activities for your family right next to your grocery list. Do it near the kitchen, so if you aren't sure what you have available, you can quickly go check. And that's it, guys. So let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully this was helpful. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.